The information contained on the Crypto Sports Collector website and social media is for general information and educational purposes only. It is not intended as a substitute for legal, commercial, and/or financial advice from a licensed professional. The business of online investing is a complicated matter that requires serious financial due diligence for each investment to be successful. You are strongly advised to seek the services of qualified, competent professionals prior to engaging in any investment that may impact your finances.
So there's two things that I observe on this graph first. Two things that I want to mention first, right? There's a larger macroeconomic thing happening here, like the straight up and straight down. There's a larger what's happening with the NFT market and the NBA TopShot that I think is impacting this chart. So that's one piece. That's just an overarching theme, okay? And the way it's impacting it, and when I say the macroeconomic piece, is not necessarily related to Jordan Poole himself. It's just his moment is rising and decreasing in value in part because of what's happening in the overall market. If I take that part out, because that's going to be all of the moments that I think if you look at a chart for NBA TopShot and really sports NFTs in general, you will see a huge decline in a big part of 2022 because of the macroeconomic situation. So that's part one. That's just something overarching that's happening. Now, specifically with Jordan Poole, I do think the rise that we see from December 2021 through April and June, mostly in April of 2022, I believe is because Jordan Poole was really ascending at that time. So Crypto Sports Collector is really big into Hall of Famers. I tend to only invest in Hall of Famers and only dabble in either rookies or up-and-comers. Jordan Poole is a third-year player on the Warriors last season, right? If we're looking at 2021, he's a third-year player for the Warriors. He was playing in place of Klay Thompson. So Klay Thompson was injured, and I think Klay Thompson came back in February, March's timeframe. But at that time, I think they were restricting Klay's minutes. So Jordan Poole, for the most part, was eating up a lot of Klay's minutes, either when he was injured or even when he came back. Jordan Poole was still starting a good number of games for the Warriors. The thing I was high on Jordan Poole, being a Warriors fan, I was following him very closely, is he really broke out in his third year because he got Klay Thompson's minutes. And so he was one of the moments that I identified pretty early on in 2021 when it started increasing that could be a pretty good investment. And you can see from the chart from December 2021 up through April 2022, you can see that because he started headlining more of the, he started headlining a lot of the news bits from ESPN. A lot of YouTubers were starting to recognize him more on the national stage when they were reporting on the Warriors because he was scoring 20 plus a game. And so he's really kind of maturing as an NBA player, really coming out of the, really coming out of the rookie phase. Then you see him kind of peak around April. So we're going into, you're starting to get into playoff mode with Jordan Poole. And again, he was making up for the productivity that Klay Thompson, you didn't have, what you were missing when Klay Thompson was out. And so I think the combination of the fact that he's third year in his NBA career, he was getting significant minutes with the Warriors, and he was scoring more than 20 a game. He was an up-and-comer. And I think that's a big reason why between December and April, he was on my buy list. I did buy a couple of moments, and he ascended. Now, the downside on this, I think, is more about the macroeconomic, like from April, June, and through October. I think that downside is more because of the macroeconomics and entire NFT market coming down versus people souring on Jordan Poole, because he's still the same player, and he still has a lot of potential to continue to be a really good player going into his fourth year as part of the Warriors. So I think for me, I'm still high on Jordan Poole.